Romeo 26, Romeo 26, Romeo 26, Romeo 26, this is Crashman. Romeo 26, do you copy? Romeo 26, meet me at Alpha Camp.
And sisters and all my saints and subs. Sergeant OCD here. We're back at Alpha Camp. Jesse's here today, so I want to continue with Revelation, but I do want to talk about my memory verse for the week. It's from Ephesians 4:29. Do not use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. So I wanted to start doing a memory verse throughout the week, because that's really the only way you're going to memorize the Bible or get close to it. The reason we need to know the Bible is so when somebody you meet needs encouragement, or wants to know if something's good or bad, you can actually quote it. So when the Lamb broke the sixth seal, this is in Revelation 12 through 17. I watched as the Lamb broke the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake. The sun became as dark as black cloth, and the moon became red as blood. Then the stars of the sky fell onto the earth like green figs falling from a tree. Shaken by a strong wind, the sky was rolled up like a scroll, and all the mountains and islands were moved from their places. Then everyone, the kings of the earth, the rulers, the generals, the wealthy, the powerful, and every slave and free person, all hid themselves in caves and among the rocks of the mountains. And they all cried to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of the one who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb, for the great day of the wrath has come, and who is able to survive? So that's going to happen when all the Christians are gone. Incidentally, we are actually going to make a shelter out of a cave. So Jesse went up to the house to see if he can get some eggs, so we can cook some eggs. So that'll be interesting. But I was going to start a fire here, but it's warming up. It was 42 degrees today when I left the house. It's probably close to 44, 45 now. Comfortable enough that my chest rig is actually keeping my body warm. This is really the only thing I can wear, other than, I can't wear my load-bearing equipment. Been doing a lot of research on that, and well, my OCD got the best of me, so I'm building another belt, and this one's going to be a pistol belt, and the idea is to have it roughly 100 years of service, so something on it from World War I, World War II, Korean War, which all was about the same stuff, and then going into Vietnam, Desert Storm, and maybe into the Afghan War, but I don't want to put anything green on it, so my my obsessive compulsive life is everything has to be just right, and if it's not, you know, it's got to change. So I did find my father's web belt from when he was in Vietnam, and it's a 60s model. It's still the 3 rings, or the 3 holes on it, adjuster on one side, still the basic fastener that was there through out, I think, 80s. They changed it to a buckle, a clip. They tried the Davis T handle thing, or T thing, that didn't work out. But yeah, I was looking through his gear the other day, and I was so happy I found that and his canteen cover. So I'm going to show this belt once I get it finished and kind of explain that. But I did learn a lot about my Alice gear. I've got an LC1 harness, and my butt pack is actually pre-70s. It's like 61. But anyway, God bless you. Take care. And we got to hike down to this area. I want to do this, but we'll see what happens. And I'm going to wait for Jesse to get back. But I may start a little fire here. All right, now we're going to go find what I call the cave. Not truly a cave, but it's a rock formation. We're going to go set up a tent and light a fire. Yeah, I think we can get down that way. Isn't that a cliff there that we saw before? Yeah. Was that your grandfather's knife? No. Oh. Probably in a pawn shop. Oh. My sardine cans got all the way down here. Animals. Try to burn them. Yeah. Straight as bad. Unless you want the weapon. Around pretty soft. Tree outside my house started bugging, so that's why I want to go to Indian Springs tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I may not be able to make that. Oh, really? Well, we're meeting up at noon. You can always take your coordinates. Oh, it's right here. So we saw this when we first got on the property, way back when. That's a lot different than I thought. All right, Zeus, I need the tree. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that deep. There may be a different. Oh, that's the one I'm thinking. It's just a rock. Wow. Yep, this is much better than I was thinking. All right, we're gonna have to shut down for a little bit and get my other tripod out so my camera doesn't fall down.
All right. Zeus is watching the place. Look at him up there. So we've been trying to check this out for a little while. And I've got a quick tarp. Reason I call it a quick tarp is because it's got all the paracord already on it. The grommets are reinforced. But we're going to try to throw this over here. We may have to move that log a little bit. But Jesse and I are just going to get to work. We've been talking about it, so I'm just going to put this on time warp and we're just going to go with it that way. part's up. Took us about 10 minutes. Like I said, you know, these quick straps, basically you tie them up. So all you got to do is, what is going on here? Just pull it. Look, this one's all jacked up. The rest of them work. So you pull it, and then your excess you can tie back up the next time. I don't know why this is all mixed up, but you just grab it, yank it.
That's pretty cool.
And you gotta. The only problem with it on this tarp, if I don't bag this tarp, they catch on stuff in the woods, and then you got tails behind you. I kept turning around thinking somebody was following me one day out here. But wow. That'll keep the rain off. Yeah, I found that over there. I figured we could use it for
Must be a wind blind. Foot stitch or something.
something. Pretty cool. Very roomy. You could almost put a hammock right here.
Yeah. That'd be cool actually. Have a fire right there.
I might have to bring my hammock out here to see if that'd fit.
The only thing I'm thinking is
We can make this more permanent.
the smoke's going from the fire's going to filter out right underneath into here.
Yeah, but you see that hole? It should go out that hole. We're gonna find out.
Unless we can make this a fireplace.
Yeah. You can do that.
You got a shovel?
Yeah.
Can I use it?
Yeah. I think I got it tightened in. See, that's what's good about military people. They know how to operate things that are military remakes like that. That's a Rhino shovel. That's the only thing I don't have from my days in the military is the shovel and the rubber case for it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and break down and spend the money for it. Because other than that, my Alice harness is complete. My LBE, what I call it. But only Air Force people called it load bearing equipment, LBE. Everybody else is LCE or MLCE's technical name for it. But then everybody started calling it Alice because it goes with the rucksack. Alice pack. So we're going to do a little bit more work here and then probably just start a little fire. Oh, one thing I didn't show you in the beginning. No, you've seen this. But what you didn't see is this attached. So there's a couple places I could put this bayonet. On my LBE, on my pack. But the whole idea is that they made one. Lots of companies made them. So I can figure out how to get it on. Now, if I run out of bullets, run out of ammo, Doesn't that look awesome on there? It's very cool. But unlike the other bayonets, it doesn't have a drainage hole for blood. But I wanted to use this out here today. So on the Alice pack, actually what they call the butt pack, it was a bag that they actually created, but it was too small, so they made it bigger, and I've got a smaller one. These holes will match up on the 5 holes, I think. Match up on the 5 holes, so I could actually put my bayonets there, and then when I'm moving around, it'll be right here, and I should be able to get access to it. I think that's where I'm going to put it when I start wearing my LBE again, which is going to be, you know, 5 to 11 months. But I'm going to get the camera closer in here to get... So Jesse built that fire pit for us. Let's see if we can get it started. Let's see if it's not dark enough, or if it's too dark in here. I don't have a light, so.
I got a flashlight in here.
Are we going in there? We building it in there? Awesome. So, you guys have seen this before. I have char cloth in here and some kindling. So I'm going to try to hit this with a spark, get it going, and then I have, well, that ain't going to work. Here's some smalls here. That. Yeah, this is a nice cool place right now. This is green. I just threw a bunch of stuff on here. Alright, let's get this thing going. So you can see it. Make sure I'm not doing any camera tricks here. Hit. Oh, there it is. It just does not want to go. All right. Call them smalls for a reason. These tins, I like to start on one corner and go to the next. It wants to go. Put a little bark on there. That sounded like a spoon dropping, man. So the idea is the smoke to go right out here and not get in our tent. And as Jesse pointed out, it'll heat up these rocks. So if we kind of enclose this summer, we could have a nice warm winter place to go. You know, the cabin up on the hill is a great starter for alpha camp, but you're gonna have to have camps all over your perimeter to cover all sides. But just to show you, you can once again make a fire out of char cloth and a spark. Goes back pretty far.
What's that?
I said it goes back pretty far. I'm gonna go get some bigger wood. I'll be back. Well, here it is. Gives us an idea on how much room, how much we're going to have to dig out when and if we ever do this. We'll probably have to put a chimney in. It's going to be cool. But yeah, it's a nice place for another camp. But we're gonna go ahead and sign off for now. You guys treat everybody with love and kindness. Keep your head on a swivel. Stock up on food, water, shelter, or gasoline, ammo, and be kind to everyone. God bless you. Take care, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.